Have you ever felt that reality is watching itself through you? That your awareness isn't separate from the universe, but an extension of it? Maybe it's not just a poetic idea. Maybe it's the truth science is slowly circling back to. There's a quiet revolution unfolding, not in the equations of physics, but in the way we think about existence itself. For centuries, we believed consciousness was a late byproduct of matter, that life accidentally learned to think. But what if it's the other way around? What if consciousness is the primary field, and matter is simply how it feels from the inside? Einstein, Tesla, Planck, the visionaries of their age, all sensed a deeper intelligence woven through the cosmos. Now, as modern physics begins describing reality as information, the line between science and spirituality starts to blur, not because one replaces the other, but because both are approaching the same horizon from opposite ends. Every measurement we make, from the quantum to the cosmic, behaves as if the universe is an information process. But instead of assuming that the information is about matter, imagine that matter itself is how information organizes into experience. The universe, then, is not a cold machine, but a living network, a vast, self-modifying field perceiving itself from countless vantage points. You, me, the stars, the atoms. Each of us is a node in this infinite consciousness, an aperture through which the cosmos experiences its own unfolding. The famous double-slit experiment revealed something extraordinary. When particles such as electrons are fired through two slits, they behave like waves, creating an interference pattern, as if they pass through both slits at once. But when someone observes the experiment, the pattern changes. The wave collapses into particles. Observation itself seems to decide what becomes real. Perhaps it's not that physics obeys an observer, it's that observation is physics at work. Consciousness doesn't arise from matter. Complexity arises from consciousness exploring itself. Every act of awareness collapses a wave of infinite possibility into a single thread of experience. Reality, then, isn't a simulation created by others. It is consciousness simulating itself to know what it feels like to be finite, embodied, and alive. If the universe is an information field, life is how it learns. Every living being is a sensor, a feedback loop gathering data about what it means to exist, to choose, to love, to grow. When a human gains wisdom or compassion, the field itself upgrades. The great leaps of consciousness, from cave paintings to empathy, are moments when the universe became aware of its own awareness. If consciousness is the substrate, then every act of attention is a creative command. You don't manifest reality through wishful thinking. You participate in it through the coherence of thought, emotion, and action. Thought organizes information. Emotion energizes it. Action renders it into form. Together, they are the language of creation, the vibrational syntax through which consciousness shapes experience. Your mind isn't separate from reality. It's one of its instruments, tuned to express the infinite through the finite. Maybe the cosmos isn't a random accident or an external program. Maybe it is a self-aware field discovering what it can become, dreaming itself into being, one conscious moment at a time. We are not separate observers looking in from the outside. We are the universe observing itself, awakening, evolving, remembering what it truly is.